Today, I'm going to be answering the top 35, I know, weird number, weirdest questions ever answered on Google. And this is coming straight from the source. These answers are from the very most trustworthy YouTuber of all time, CRF. So these answers are completely true, completely valid, and very trustworthy, even trusted by, let's just get into it. So question 1 is, should I tell my parents I'm adopted? The answer, of course, is yes, absolutely. You should absolutely tell your parents if you're adopted. Of course, it may be hard hearing, for your parents to hear this information coming from you, as you knew when you were straight out of the womb that you were just adopted. I recommend to bring some tissues to let your parents know that you're adopted. Why does Donald Duck wear a towel when he comes out of the shower when he doesn't usually wear pants? Why are you thinking about that when you're watching a children's TV show? Next question, that was a little weird. If I eat myself, will I get twice as big or disappear completely? Honestly, that's a solid question. That's a really good point. Most likely you'd get twice as big, but you could also disappear. Solid question. I will give that to the person that asked that. Next question. Why is your face on your head? How does this person even have a head? Who in their right mind asks this question? Who goes onto Google one day and is like, why is your face on your head? That's a little concerning. Does it take 18 months for twins to be born or 9? I'm really worried about the future of humanity, guys. Like, this is peak. This is bad. Woo! Next question. Do you think NASA invented thunderstorms to cover up the sound of space battles? Absolutely, yes. That is definitely a real thing. Star Wars is real. They, of course, developed thunderstorms and scientifically modified them to get louder and louder and louder when there's higher intensity space battles. That's a proven fact. Google, of course, won't tell you the answer. I swallowed an ice cube whole. Why haven't I pooped it out? Just a quick science lesson for you guys. For those who don't know, of course, you take an ice cube and then you put it in a place warm and it melts so it turns into water. You wouldn't even poop it out. You would pee it out. I'm a very smart scientist. How big is the Pacific Ocean? Definitely a specific size. Never heard of this specific ocean before, but it must be pretty specific if it's a specific ocean. I can't think of any other ocean name that would be even close to a specific ocean. How am I sure I'm the real mom of my kid? Well, just a quick piece of advice, maybe ask your husband if you have one. That would be helpful. If you don't, ask a trusted adult. Is there a pill that'll make me gay? To be honest, I don't know if that person needs one if they're asking that. How do I ask a question on Yahoo Answers? This question was asked on Yahoo Answers. You know what? I don't even know if this was an answer for that person. This is a stepping stone, guys. This is the first question I've had that had its answer already presented to me. I'm proud of humanity. I am so proud. We'll do this together. Why are the holes in cat's fur always in the right places for their eyes? I'm gonna give you one word, one simple word. It's a 5-letter word. Magic. There's no other explanation. It's magic. What the F is Obama's last name? Does anyone know? How far of a drive is it from Miami to Florida? To be honest, however far the nearest school is from you. Oh, and while you're at it, might as well just go into school and ask that question. What does a quarter until 4 mean? Like, why is it called that? Because a quarter is worth 25 cents. So why is it 15 minutes? Last time I checked, $1 is worth 60 cents. Like an hour is 60 minutes. I could be wrong though. Who am I to say, Will CRF reach 100,000 subscribers by high school graduation? Well, I better. See, we're on a journey to reach 100,000 subscribers by my high school graduation, which is in June of 2025. The second I walked into high school on my freshman year, I told myself that when I walked out into graduation that I would have 100,000 subscribers. So please, don't ruin my dreams and break my heart, and subscribe today. I'm so lost. Isn't the NFL just for the US? How does New England even have a team? If you go spend 5 minutes in first grade, you may have the answer. Is African a religion? Well, humanity is doomed if somebody really asked that on Google. I am so scared for our future generation, and I'm part of it, unfortunately. Are chickens considered animals or birds? Let me ask you this question. A question to the question. A question that can answer your question. How's that? What is a bird categorized as? If you come up with that answer, it's a 6-letter word that starts with an A and ends with nimble. You'll figure it out. Promise you. Is it possible for tattoos to get passed on genetically from parent to child? Yes, it honestly happens quite frequently. I've seen that happen many times actually. Quite a few of my friends have genetically passed on tattoos from their parents. It happens. It's common. There's no need to worry. If I shave my golden retriever like a lion, will the other dogs respect them more? In order to find the actual answer, why don't you just try it yourself? You know, there's no harm in just trying. You'll know the answer at least. You could even share the answer with the rest of the world. I'd be excited to see. Can your baby get pregnant if you have while pregnant? Yes, even male babies. Luckily, my parents didn't have when they were pregnant with me, so therefore I did not get pregnant. Where do lost socks go when they go missing? I hate to tell you this, guys, but I'm gonna have to be the Informer News. You know, I might get shut down for this, but they go to the White House. The government takes all of your lost socks when they go missing. All sizes, everything. It goes to the White House. And what happens to the people born on February 29th? Do they stay one until 4 years pass? Those born on February 29th hacked aging. They know how to live 4 times longer than the average human. Kind of like how dogs live, you know, it's like 7 years and 1 human year or something like that. It's kind of like that for the February 29thers, except it's 1 year is every 4 years for them. So by the time they're 100 years old, everybody else would be 400 years old. Does looking at a picture of the sun hurt your eyes? Yes, absolutely. It hurts mine all the time. It's just simply too bright. At what age does a boy's period start? As a male, I haven't experienced this yet, but I will be sure to let you know if I ever have a period, and I'll be sure to let you know my age for when it starts. So far, haven't had it yet. Why doesn't the earth fall down? This is just a simple answer that, you know, any educated person would really know. They would just know that Earth hasn't ran into Uranus. If that man's parents are dead, then how is he born? Simple, you know, he spawned, just like we all do. Especially the NPCs. Is an egg a fruit or vegetable? I gotta be honest, this is just stupid. I don't even have a dumb answer for this. This is just stupid. Who asked that? Is whales the reason why ocean is so salty? Yes, whales just, you know, they're just getting after it too much, to be honest. Anybody could figure that out. I mean, if scientists aren't able to, and I am, as the world's smartest and most trustworthy YouTuber, then, well, I deserve a gold star. And an Emmy. And every other award, and an Oscar. I don't know what you get those for, but apparently they're prestigious. Do babies poop in the womb? Gonna be honest, who even came up with this question and this idea? Why do round pizzas always come in a square pizza box? I work at a pizzeria and still don't have this answer. That is a pretty solid question that I do not know. Why were cornflakes invented? To be eaten? I don't know. What was the first person to milk a cow trying to do? Simple. They were just trying to get some milk. There's nothing wrong with that. Are there birds in Canada? Nope. Birds are a U.S. delicacy. They only exist in the United States. If you go outside of the United States and see a bird, it's definitely a robot and it's definitely a government-controlled spy, because birds are native to the United States. They don't exist anywhere outside of the United States. It'd be kind of concerning if they do. I'm gonna be honest. If you have a pet bird or a bird and you live outside of the United States, I would call your nearest local. And for the final question of this video, a question that Google will not answer because they know that this would cause mass mayhem throughout the world. But I will answer this question. When did Snoopy assassinate Abraham Lincoln? Guys, I hate to tell you the answer, but it's tomorrow. Snoopy assassinated Abraham Lincoln tomorrow. Be sure to subscribe. We're trying to get to 100K by high school graduation, June of 2025. Just might have ruined humanity by saying bit.ly/CRF shop. God, they're here. I'll see you guys next time.